for the 7 years of the channel. I'm not exactly sure what day exactly the channel became 7 years old, but it was relatively recently, at least in the last couple of days. So, although I didn't really have time to plan something very special and I'm not having the best day today, I might have to do the streaming short. I did want to drop by for a while, maybe play some Hogwarts Mystery with you. Which brings me to you needing to bear with me for 1 minute, so I set up the streaming for the horizontal one, so you can watch the game if you would like. But if anyone is there on the chat, let me know so I can say hi to you while I find technology on my side. Alrighty, I'm gonna say hi on the other chat, bear with me. Hello everyone, I'm Mrs. Midnight. Welcome to the 7th anniversary of the channel that YouTube notified me recently that the channel Mrs. Midnight is now 7 years old. And we are going to celebrate it playing one of the classic titles that the community loves in this channel, that's Hogwarts Mystery. So if there's anyone in either chat, let me know so I can say hello to you. In the meantime, I'm gonna check real quick on YouTube that the two streamings are working well. And then we move to play for a while on one of our favorite games. I was getting worried that I didn't see any lives going on, and then it hit me because that's not my channel in English that I was checking, it was the one in Spanish. Let's check properly this time. I was getting worried that I didn't see any lives going. All right. So the one with Hogwarts Mystery is working fine. Let's make sure just that the vertical one is as well. Sorry for the delays, but I do need to make sure. Hi Louis, how are you doing? Welcome to the channel. And Miga Star, hi, how are you? Hi Maltas, how are you doing? This is my English channel, that's why I'm speaking in English, but if either of you guys prefers me to talk to you in Spanish, let me know, and también podemos hablar en español si prefieren. Welcome to the streaming, I hope you are having fun. If you would like, by the way, to see the Hogwarts Mystery streaming, you can watch on the same channel, but it's the horizontal stream for that. Thank you, Louis. Thank you. It's half and half, like half dark, half light, but I need to retouch it. The roots are a little long at this point. Hi, Link. How are you doing? Welcome to the channel. Let me just make sure that we have the audio properly. Alrighty. Just making sure. So let's see what we left off doing last time around in Hogwarts Mystery, because it's been a few days actually since I logged in the game, and that's weird for me. I'm usually a very junky Hogwarts Mystery user. In English, alright Louis, no problem. Yeah, this is a channel in English, but I do have one in Spanish if you want. It's called Señora Medianoche. There I stream on Fridays, Friday nights. Malta Sanderson says, a nosotros, what do you mean? I didn't quite get it. And bear with me, by the way, the ones that are watching the game and the gameplay, because Hogwarts Mystery, the app decided that this was gonna be a great time to reload, like from the beginning loading screen. So bear with me for a few minutes. And just a heads up, guys, that my streamings are usually longer, like from 1.5 to 2 hours. But today it's likely that we might have to cut it short a little earlier, because it's been a long day for Mr. Midnight and I do need to get a little rest. I didn't want to not come because I want to see my Midnighters, but it's gonna be a little shorter than usual. I just saw that I can put effects on my video. You see that? I have like hearty blushes. See the next one, like normal blush. That one actually looks very cute. I might leave that. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna leave that effect. It's kind of cute. Like I super overdid with the blush. But it looks kind of pretty. I like it. Oh no. No, I'm officially angry. Now the game is deciding to update. It's like out of all the bad moments to decide to update, this definitely would take the major prize. So, well, fortunately we have this vertical streaming in the meantime that the update for the game downloads. But sorry for the midnighters that are watching the horizontal one. Feel free to switch to the vertical one for a while because I feel horrible that you're seeing a loading screen for the moment. Let's try to update this real quick. Oh, but you know what? I think it's not letting me because the game is open. There we go. Hi, Louis. It's Mrs. Midnight, by the way, that's my name. But what the hell is going on? Oh, okay. Okay, now the game is opening. Thank you for the cheers. Cheers to you as well. Now the game Hogwarts Mystery is finally opening. Let's give it a second or two to load. But it's up. I'm getting there. So we're trying to put the phone in a more natural position, but struggling with that a little bit. So, I do know that I need to feed my creatures that I haven't tamed yet, that I have to check my plants in the greenhouse, that I'm afraid to see them all withered because of all the days that I haven't logged into the game. But I'm honestly not sure if right now there's an active time-limited quest or if we're gonna have to do the main story or Quidditch. So in the meantime that this thing is loading, what do you guys like to do the most in Hogwarts Mystery? Do you like the main story? Do you prefer the side quests? Or what would you guys like me to focus my energy on? Because you know that the other thing of this game is that as much as I love it, the energy is limited. That was a repeated quest that we lost, so I'm not so terribly worried about it. But let's see our creatures in the meantime, because they haven't eaten. Ooh, new adventure, new time-limited optional quest. When your date is called, by the way, the Course of Love. When your date is a victim of a mysterious spell, you dispose to help, or you get ready to help and save Valentine's Day. Complete this special adventure to unlock a beautiful golden, I forget the word in English for dije. A golden necklace in the shape of a bee that you can wear, with a bee charm that you can wear. Finally remembered. Jesus with the pop-ups in the game. Jesus Christ, let me play. Oh my god! Oh my god, I think I easily counted more than 10! What the hell is up with that? Alright. For the 2 quests is Penny, that tells us to come over, but it's in the Great Hall that we need to see. Hi, Kashmir. Why do you say that? What is this a problem for you? Playing Hogwarts Mystery, by the way, in the horizontal streaming if you guys wanna join. My grandma sent me chocolates, but I ate them all. Love is in the air in this time of the year. Tara, hi, how are you doing? Welcome to the horizontal streaming. Yes, it's charm, precisely. I remember in the last minute that's a charm in the shape of a bee that you unlock if we finish this quest. Love is in the air this time of year. I feel very excited for Valentine's. Gladys, thank you for coming. Happy Valentine's, Gladys. Hi, you all. Happy Valentine's. I love this time of the year. I think Valentine's is my favorite festivity. Penny, all the festivities are your favorite. And that's because they are all great. But Valentine's is special. The romantic environment, having dates, picking someone special to go out on Valentine's. There are so many things to enjoy. What is your favorite part of Valentine's, Gladys? Well, definitely doing something special with Mr. Midnight, with my special person, so yes. My favorite part of Valentine's is picking my date. Finding someone special and recognizing or acknowledging your feelings for that person is a great adventure. You're so right, Gladys. There's nothing more fascinating than the excitement of romance. What do you have there, Penny? Valentine's cards. I brought enough for everyone. Here, have one. They have messages. They have very charming messages. I better go give out the rest. Enjoy Valentine's, Gladys. It says, "You are as sweet as honey," and it has the picture of a bee. According to Penny, next step is putting your name on the card and give it to someone special. The person that you give the card to will be your date this year. And now we have to pick our date. That obviously is gonna be Merula because at this point she's our girlfriend, so otherwise it's gonna be like, what the hell? But besides, I do wanna go out with her. I mean, doing the romantic analysis of every romantic option, I'm noticing more and more how toxic my Merula is, but I still love her. I don't care. Talbot seems distant and enigmatic, but he's really very nice. Everyone gets so cheesy this time of year. I get nauseous because Merula. Yeah, it would be a charming date as long as he's not grounded. No, I don't like Jai as a romantic option. Shy and mysterious carries a loving partner once you get to know her. Picking Merula as your date is definitely exciting. I'm sure Andre will bring style to any Valentine's Day. Creative and perceptive, but he has his beauty on everything. Alright, so let's watch a couple ads to advance the time because we already finished the necessary stars. Hi, Mau! Mau Fierro, how are you? How are you doing? Guys, everybody, Mau Fierro is actually a friend of mine besides my Midnighter. We are friends ever since we were in high school. How are you doing? So nice to see you here. I'm sorry that you arrived in streamings exactly when I'm watching a stupid ad in Hogwarts Mystery, but I hope it finishes passing soon. We are just trying to advance the time because we are doing a 10-minute optional quest. That, by the way, guys, if anybody is wondering where to actually see the gameplay of Hogwarts Mystery that I'm narrating at the moment, it is in the same channel, the horizontal streaming that says celebrating the 7 years of the channel, playing Hogwarts Mystery. Hi, Shai! So from London. Nice! I've never been to United Kingdom, but I would love to get to know there. Thank you for coming and welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are having fun. One more ad and we are ready to move on to the next activity or to the next quest. And then we gotta see what events are going on at the moment that we can use to get some energy for the quest, because just in the first task that was 3 hours long, despite not winning all the stars, we already finished the energy. It sucks. I wish I would have stopped doing tasks a little sooner, but exactly on the third. But well, it's time to pick your Valentine's Day. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. Who will be your date this year, Gladys? Obviously my girlfriend, Merula. I mean, in real life, my husband, Mr. Midnight, but in the game, MC's girlfriend, in my case, is Merula. I want Merula to be my date. I'm sure you'll spend a very exciting moment. However, you only have one Valentine card to offer. Are you sure of your choice? Yes, no doubt. I want Merula to be my date. I think you made an excellent choice, Gladys. I can feel the romance in the air. It's flying around like a pair of dragons. Oh, that was cute. I suppose so. I better go give that Valentine card to my date soon. Of course, but don't let it finish there. Next you have to do is take your date to a nice place. Have any idea what we could do? Mrs. Rosmerda is offering romantic meals to the Valentine couples. I recommend to make a reservation for you and your date as soon as possible. Thank you, Charlie. That's what I will do. That sounds nice, actually. Romantic meals. Thank you, Shai. And hi, Barak. How are you doing? Your table is ready. Don't make your date wait. Yay! And hearts back, by the way, to the ones that are sending them. And I need more energy, but let's at least start the task. Oh, beautiful! The tree brooms has petals falling. That's gorgeous. It's so cheesy of you to have chosen. It's so cheesy of you to have chosen me as your Valentine's date, Valka. Okay, no, I don't get this girl. Seriously, what the hell? You know, what did she expect? She's my girlfriend. Who else should I have picked? You even invited me to a date in the tree rooms. Of course I chose you as my date, Merula. We're going out. True, but you even gave me a Valentine's card in front of everyone. That card with a bead was so embarrassing. I can't believe you did that. Jeez. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, but nowadays I wouldn't be inclined to dating someone like that. Merula, we may have to have a serious talk. Hi, Junior, how are you doing? I guess everyone has a different idea of how to show their feelings. If you don't like Valentine's cards, what do love and romance mean to you, Merula? That's not the type of things I would talk about normally, but since you ask, I guess I have to respond. For me, love and romance mean... Yeah, I imagine that was gonna start the energy usage. Yomers, you don't have a Valentine's yet. And is there anyone special that you have thought of asking out? It's okay. I don't want to spend the streaming watching ads because it barely helps besides. Let's see what we can do for energy, like with events and what have you, and the recharging points. Certain offers, but that just gives fertilizer. Harvest pass. Oh, rose! I imagine it's a new plant. Speaking of plants, I have to go check them. I'm afraid. We lost Morphe's riddle. Hi, Finny, how are you doing? Welcome to the channel. So, alright, that event is lost. Ooh, there's a dueling event. That's good. It's always good. Let's check actually with our creatures real quick, because besides needing to feed a couple, or one I think, it's part of the daily quests. That actually helps with the past prices. Nice that you're doing fine, Vinny. And you too, Barra. It's a little cold because there's a lot of wind with the winter in the North Hemisphere, but everything good. I'm going to stay here moderating for a while. Thank you, Barra, and I hope you're having fun and that the cold is not so terrible. I am playing Hogwarts Mystery on the horizontal streaming in the same channel, but I mean, if you want to see the gameplays in the horizontal one. And no, I'm not from Spain, I'm from Mexico. My native language is Spanish, but this is the English channel. If you guys want to watch me in Spanish, the channel is called Señora Medianoche, but there I stream at nights and on Fridays. 10:45 Ohio time. Thank you, Vinny. Yes, I live in Ohio, so in Fredericktown, Ohio. So, I mean, the time that I announce my streamings is according to the time in Ohio. Right now, for example, it's 5:03. So on Saturdays, I stream here at 4:30, and on Fridays, I stream on the Spanish channel at 10:45. So there are hidden love letters, apparently. And the rose is a new plant, actually. Ooh. Oh no, I thought it was food. I thought it was energy. It turned out to be food. Okay, let's check the other events. Let's get some chocolate frogs, since we do have the coins for them. It's not so bad. It's just that when you're used to being 25 to 30, when it's from 19 to 21, it feels cold totally. But nowadays I can tell you, no, if you think that's cold, come to Ohio one of these days, especially this time of the year. The cold has been scary. You know, we've managed, I'm not complaining that bad, but it has been challenging because sometimes the wind is so cold that it hurts on the face. I had to sing a fragment to Mr. Midnight of the song of Me duele la cara de ser tan guapo, because my face was hurting and it was a perfect chance to sing that fragment. What time is it where you are at, Finny? Where are you from? How cold is it in Ohio? Rather cold at this time of the year. I think my husband told me in the morning that today was gonna be on the 18, if I remember right, Fahrenheit. So yeah, it's a little cold. Not very sure how much it's on Celsius, but we frequently are below zero on winter time. Griffin, because they request a flying creature. I imagine Mrs. Midnight in the summer, like, how hot is it? And the weather is just 15, right? Although no, on the summer months, like on the warmer months, it does get much warmer. You know, not like desert hot, but I don't know, on the 20s and what have you. Feels nice. I want to be able to wear my dresses again. Right now I can barely wear dresses or skirts and things like that because the damn cold gives me goosebumps and I feel that I have chicken legs. 10 p.m. Finny, where you're at? Where are you from? So yeah, we need to fertilize the poor plants because damn, they look bad. Since I haven't logged in a couple of days. You want me to guess? No idea. Let's see, 10 p.m. So, somewhere in Latin America? I need to narrow it down before starting to randomly name countries, or this game could take forever. No. Okay, no, then somewhere in Europe. Spain, perhaps, since you're speaking in Spanish. Yes. So from Spain, de España. And by the way, what do I win if I guess? Sí, sí hablo español. Lo que pasa es que este es mi canal en inglés. Y por eso pues andamos hablando en inglés aquí, pero sí hablo español si prefieres. Sorry for the sudden Spanish, but there was a question in that language. And hi, Salma, how are you doing? How is it going? Playing Hogwarts Mystery on the side, on the horizontal streaming if you want to watch, in the same channel. And at the moment I'm fertilizing my poor plants. Look, I put a little of the processed cheese on the bread. I covered it with the rest of it and I accompanied with yesterday's tea. And how was it? And Fini says, so you don't speak Spanish? I don't quite understand. Barra says, the one that speaks in Spanish is me. Cacao, how are you? Perfect Spanish and very nice to see you. I'm good, but a little tired. Streaming might be a little shorter today because it's been a little bit of a long day for Mr. Midner and I, but I did want to drop by because today, well, not today exactly, but lately or recently YouTube notified me that the channel turned 7 years old. So we are celebrating together with a stream. Fini, you say you are speaking English, it's just that your messages appear in Spanish to me. Maybe it's being automatically translated, I don't know. Yeah, I'm confused too. Thank you for your likes, by the way, guys. Hope you're having fun. Well, I am reading in English because it's the English channel, but I'm not sure why you say you're speaking English if your messages arrive in Spanish. As I said, I don't know if YouTube for some reason is automatically translating or something like that. You are from Great Britain. Nice. I've never been to, but I actually would love to make a Europe tour. You know, and Great Britain, United Kingdom are among the countries I would like to visit. See, Cacao and Barra are saying hi to each other. Miss, is it true that when spring enters, you can see a lot of snails almost everywhere? To some extent, yes, Barra, because the ground starts being warm. But here in Fredericktown, it's not that you never see them, you do. But it's not like we are flooded with them, you know? Have you ever heard about Cambridge? Yes, it's a school, right? If I am not mistaken, it's a college. Check the pine trees that are here. It's poor babies need taken care of as well, even if they are inactive. Inactive plants like pumpkins and pines means that they cannot be harvested, but they do need to be taken care of because they do wither. Stay inactive. The pines are active only on December and the pumpkins are active only in October. See, oh, I don't have nearly enough books. And the worst part is that the rose is only gonna be active in February. Need to see if there's a way I can get brown books, but I don't see it very likely because I don't think I have that many pages. Let's see, nevertheless, in the library. Yes, it's a college and also a very beautiful city. So it's a city as well. Oh, and I mean, I've never seen pictures of it, but I imagine so because in movies and things like that, seeing pictures of European cities, they all, in their different ways, have a very beautiful aesthetic to them. Like it seems peaceful. Bara says he thought it was a city. It's both a city and a college. So you are from Cambridge, Phoebe. So if we ever went to visit, if we ever were to visit, my husband and I, you can give us the tour. Cacao officially finished her first semester, and tomorrow is her birthday. Cacao, congratulations! Congratulations, or well, tomorrow you celebrate your birthday because you couldn't on January, but well, then late congratulations, happy birthday, even if it's belated. And what are you doing to celebrate? So, we only have 10 pages. Damn, that really blows. So I guess the rose is not gonna happen anytime soon. But I guess let's go with our pets to get recharged energy. The few places I know geographically from the United Kingdom is from a game about kingdoms that has all the European and Asian maps in the medieval times. Age of Empires, right? Yes, you should look at a couple photos of Cambridge. Honestly, I think it's the prettiest city of the world. I definitely should. I mean, right now it's hard for me because if I close the screen of the streaming cuts down or shuts down. But later on I should. Cacao is visiting her mom, eating sushi and nothing too big, but that sounds delicious actually. And thanks to you, now I want sushi, Cacao. Bring some here. But seriously, don't have fun with your mom and congratulations. Crusader Kings is the name of the game. Oh, okay, Crusader Kings, I haven't played it. Totally doing more or less the same that every year until, although I got 30, no problem, Cacao, even if it was 60. If it's what you enjoy doing, why not? Hi, Aisha, how are you doing? Hi, Louie. Crusader Kings is cool. I haven't played it. I gotta try it. Aisha says, can I be angry? Can I be moderator? Can you be angry? Yes, you are free to feel whatever is going on. I'm just sorry to know that something happened that made you angry. And if you want to be moderator, well, I could potentially name you as a moderator. It's just that I think this is not your first time in the channel, is it? I remember your name from previous streamings. Am I right? Cacao says, yes, I'll bring you some sushi. Yay! You really got me craving. Sushi is delicious. So right now we are waking up our pets in our bedroom from the slithering house. So they give us some energy units. Unfortunately, we also have a couple trophies, so that helps too. Energy full. So I think I'm going to finish this interaction, Midnighters, and then I will cut the stream short because, as mentioned, I do need to get some rest. But let's see what Merula tells us about what love and romance mean to her. Bara says, I think he has been in the chat before. I think once I had to silence him for spam. Oh, okay. Thank you, Bara. Well, people expect for me to do something big for a birthday as round as this one because it's 30. Well, I get it to some extent, but I didn't do anything very extraordinary for my 30th birthday. I hung out with my friends and I did have a lot of fun, don't get me wrong. But it doesn't have to be big. Or for the matter, it doesn't have to wait until a round number to do something big if you want. If you want at 31 or 34, at whatever age, the idea is for you to enjoy your day. You know, big, small, crowded, low key. That's depending on what you like, what makes you happy. I mean, I think among all the days in the year, your birthday really shouldn't be subjected to people pleasing. You know, not really any other day of the year either, but especially not your birthday. Transmission only shows your face. Is this on purpose? Yes, Cacao. This is a vertical streaming that I nowadays do parallelly, the vertical streaming and the horizontal streaming with the gameplay. If you want to watch the gameplay of Hogwarts Mystery for the few minutes I'll be still here, it's in the same channel, but it says playing Hogwarts Mystery. Lies. Aisha is good in the chat. Is the person that once said something about making a Kahoot. All right. So I'm going to add you as a moderator, Aisha. Aisha, you should be added as a moderator now. If you want to try to send a message, you should have a wrench symbol next to your name now. You want to give it a try? Feel free. To be honest, the day I get 34, it will be a much bigger celebration because I'll finish school totally, Cacao. Besides, you will have something very big to celebrate that day, accompanying your birthday. Totally. Spending quality time with you is enough for me, says Mary. What an adorable couple. I'll go take your orders in just a minute. I won't reject the presents. It's not a requirement, but they are not bad. I don't mind when someone tells me how wonderful and powerful I am. All that I really need is to spend time with the person I care about. If I do something for you, that's how you know I care about you. All right, so what Marilla means in that sense is that she prefers low key, she doesn't like very extravagant displays of affection, and that's valid, but to say it was embarrassing is too much. You'll have the equivalent to your prom! Yes, Cacao! I'm excited for that. Have you thought of the color of your dress? Thanks for sharing that with me, Marilla. It's fine, but don't ever ask me those type of things again. Romance is based on spending time together. Actions are more valuable than words. But I don't mind getting compliments. What an intelligent and perceptive concept. Sounds like exactly like the marvelous night I know. What do you think, Valka? How much do my thoughts about love and romance match yours? I would say partially. You know, I do agree that the quality time with the person is much more important than empty words or material stuff, but saying it's embarrassing that the other person does something very big just because you're more introvert is too much. It's okay to prefer low-key, but not to invalidate or to stop appreciating the things that the other does for you, I think. Your thoughts on romance are almost like mine, Marilla. Maybe we have a few differences, but I would say that we agree in the majority of things. Whew, I'm glad. If we agreed in everything, or if we agreed on everything, we wouldn't have anything to talk about. I guess things could be worse if your thoughts about love and romance took you to pick me as your date. I'm glad that you're my date too, Marilla. But she has a very weird way to show it. Black and purple. Yeah, you're right, Cacao. Stupid question, and you're gonna look gorgeous. You're gonna look beautiful, and you have to send pictures. Wait, what is that? There's something under the table. It's the bee charm necklace. It's a kind of charm. It has the shape of a bee. Some distracted fool must have left it here. Unbelievable. Sorry for the wait. Would you like to make your order? We would love to, but first, do you know if anyone lost a charm in the shape of a bee? Oh heavens, what a beautiful piece. As far as I know, nobody asked about it. Since you found it, I would say it's now yours. Would you let us keep it? Of course. I will give you another minute for you to make up your mind on what to do with your new treasure. I know what to do with this bee charm, Merula. I gave you a Valentine's card with the picture of a bee before. It's too much of a coincidence to ignore. So take this charm as a present from me. Would you like to be my sweet as the honey date again? Would you like to be my sweet as honey date again? If it will make you stop with all that cheesy crap, I guess I have no choice but to accept it. Yeah, what's up with that? I mean, I can be very cheesy and sentimental, but I wouldn't say it like that exactly. My honey bee date. But apparently Merula fell asleep. Nowadays I'm taking night classes. Oh, okay, you're putting Mara up to date. That you're taking nocturnal classes in a business academy, including Matura. That's a general qualification to get to college, but also to find a job. After finishing, I practically have a choice to go to college or start straight at work, which are both very cool. Have you thought of what you want, Cacao, among those two? Merla, are you alright? Merla, what happened? Why don't you wake up? Something's wrong. I have to take Merla to the infirmary in this precise moment. Not yet, since I just finished the first semester. No, understandably so, Cacao. I think you still have time to think in that case. Let's go see how Merula is doing in the infirmary. Very nice, Cacao. I suppose it gives you a lot of great tools, even if you whether you wanna keep studying or looking for a job or create something totally. She will be safe now that she has been brought here. Thank you for helping me bring Merula to the infirmary, Professor McGonagall. We were lucky to have run into you in front of the 3 rooms. It's not necessary to insist for a professor in Hogwarts to help a student in need. I just hope that we acted on time. What do you think is the problem with my date? I still can't know, Bauka. Clearly something has provoked Snide to fall into a deep sleep. But to determine the cause and nature of this affection, we need more information. We will need to make an exhaustive exam immediately. Stay close. I will need your help. Alright? So I'm gonna have to take care of that quest later because I don't have enough energy anymore for it. But before leaving the 2 streamings, I want to thank you all not only for being here today, but also for supporting the channel these 7 years, and I can't believe the channel is actually 7 years old now. So all I wanted to say is that thank you all for your love and support. Mrs. Midnight loves you a lot, hopes to see you next time, and I will see you next time we stream or upload a new video. And best luck to everyone with their projects.